When you've had children and children's children and become complacent in the land, if you act corruptly by making an idol in the form of anything, thus doing what is evil in the sight of the Lord your God and provoking him to anger, I call on heaven and earth to witness against you today that you will soon utterly perish in the land. You will not live long in it, but will be utterly destroyed. The Lord will scatter you among the peoples. There'll only be a few of you left in the lands, in the nations that the Lord is leading you to. And there you will worship gods that were created by human hands, objects of wood and stone that neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell. From there, you will seek the Lord your God, and you will find him if you search after him with all your heart and all your soul. And there, in your distress, when all these things have happened in the time to come, you will return to him and you will heed him, because the Lord your God is a merciful God. He will not abandon you. He will not destroy you. He will not forget his covenant with your ancestors that he swore to them. For ask now about former ages, long before your own. Ever since the first day that God created humans on earth, has anything so great as this ever happened? Or has anything like it ever been heard? Has there ever been a people who heard the voice of a God speak out of fire as you have heard and lived? Or has a God ever attempted to go and take a nation for himself from among another nation by trials, by signs and wonders, by war, by a mighty hand, by an outstretched arm, by terrifying displays of power, such as the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your very eyes? To you it was shown so that you would acknowledge that the Lord is God. There is none besides him. From heaven, he made you hear his voice to discipline you. And on earth, you saw his great fire and you heard his words come out of that fire. Because he loved your ancestors, he chose their descendants after them. He brought you out of Egypt with his own presence, by his great power, driving out before you nations that are mightier and greater than yourselves, to bring you in, to give you their land as a possession as it is today. So acknowledge today and take it to heart that the Lord is God of heaven above, of the earth below. There is none other. And keep his statutes and his commandments, as I am commanding you now, for your own good and for that of your descendants who come after you, so that you may remain long in the land that the Lord is giving you for all time.